What's going on, guys? I am out here in the field. 95 degrees, 95% humidity. It's ridiculous, but got to get it done. Let me show you what I'm going to try this year. Alrighty, guys, let me show you what I'm going to try this year. I have never done it, but I've already opened it. Did not hit record. So here we go. This is a hemp rope, and it's for like a licking stick. Came in a bag of 4 of them. Comes with 4 paracord ends, 10-foot long. These are 30 inches long. Some tape to hold your ends, which is all paper. And with that, I picked up some gland to put on the end of it. Some people say, I've seen mixed reviews. I've never done this, but I've seen on TikTok YouTube, where people say hemp rope compared to a actual stick, it doesn't really make a difference. Some say put gland on it, works better. Some say it doesn't make a difference. They'll find it and they will use it. And a lot of them say if you don't have it out, it's already too late. So they say it works all year. That's something I use. So we're going to tie this on the end of that, go down there. I got to drop another bag of corn anyway. And you already started part where I'm putting some batteries in. Let's go do this. Alrighty, guys, here's the trail. We have another trail coming down off of this hill. I have my camera right there. That's at Spy Point. I just came down from here. This is a trail going up to that field. I put that camera there to see where they travel. I got them on this one heavy right here. They also come down off this point. They love walking that bottom where it's thick, straight through the center down there. So I'm going to grab this trail camera, since I already know where they're heading, and put it on this hemp rope to see what comes by it, if anything comes by it. The tree stand is like straight down there, where you follow this trail straight through there. And the tree stands down that way. All right, let's go do this. This is the trail that goes down to the tree stand in the flat where I put the corn. Here's the other trail right here. They like coming down this ridge. Let me show you up here. I'll find a spot for the rope. See what happens with this thing. I've never done one. Here's the bottom. They love coming this way, straight through this thick stuff up here. Here's a trail here, there's one here, and there's one up on that ridge, well, halfway up. And the tree stand is right there, right up there. Let me put this bag of corn down. But this is an intersection right here. They love coming in here. The corn is all gone. The other camera is right there. So we're going to dump this one right here. No big deal. All right, this is the best thing I could find. They like coming down this way because I have ridges on each side going up. There's another finger goes up to an oak flat there. Stand obviously is right there. There's a trail right here, comes down off that. You have the one this way. There's one right here that's real heavy that goes down and heads up where we came from. They like coming through this bottom. The only place I could find that would accommodate, you need to get a longer piece of paracord. It would help. 10 foot is just not enough, but I'm going to do it right here because they go up to that oak flat there. There's also a trail right here coming off of this finger right here, and they go down through there. There's an old rub right there where they wander down through here. There's a couple of rubs in here. So we're going to set him up there. I'm going to put the camera either on that far tree over there, catching him this way, or maybe the one right behind me shooting this way. I want to keep it at some distance, so I'm probably going to put it on that tree over there, shooting this way. Hold on. All right, there's the rope. I got it tied to another limb right up there, a little bit shorter. I was checking the Spy Point app to see what it looked like if I have to align it, because I have my camera right over here on this tree, This is a giant oak flat up behind me. You go up about 50 yards. This isn't even it. This is the pines. But behind that is oak flat. And it's probably a half acre maybe. Only one on this hill. The other one is way over that way. There's a few up in here. So I always check the app to see how it looks, my alignment. I changed the batteries out in the one over there by the tree stand. We're ready to go. And I will keep posting and do slideshows of this camera action to see if this thing works or not. I put the scent on there. It's not on my hands. But you get near that and it stinks. And I only just tip the bottle up and just let it soak in just a little. And it reeks. Oh my gosh. So here we go. We're all set. And if anybody's wondering, well, you're going to leave your scent in there. Here's the corn. That way I can just see what's coming through. We cannot bait deer here in Virginia. So I'm doing it just strictly to see what's out here and what the angles they're coming in at. So, okay, that's a good angle. It might be a little too low. Crap. See, that's why I do that. Just to see if it's going to be too low, too high. But I am drenched. Oh my gosh. So if anybody's wondering, I'm sorry, I get sidetracked. You're going to leave your scent and all. It is 90 degrees, 95% humidity. I am sweating like a pig. There's no other way. If you go get in here, you're going to stink. So hopefully it rains the next day or two and clears this place up. But this looks too low. So we're going to take that out, put it back up the way it was, and move it over. Hold on. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to boogie out of here and go back to swimming in the pool. It is so muggy down in this bottom. Holy crud. But you can see the trail right here, and I'm walking on it. I mean, it's not even the second weekend of July, so we're good. But you can see right here, it's just worn out. And they walk right through here. And right here, you can see the trail coming down, but it's thick right in here. So, all righty, let me get out of here. And then you can see right here where they travel and go straight up to the field where I'm parked. All righty. I'll talk to you guys later. If you liked it, hit the like. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. If not, no big deal. I will be posting pictures of that hemp rope and what kind of action I get, if I get any at all. Talk to you guys later.